Yes, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter. It's an actual audio podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you do not know how to get there, the description is right in the box. No. What I just say, man? The links is down in the description box. See, I'm sitting here. Man, anyway, man. For only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which will be featured on www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Let's start the damn show. Throw in the damn towel. I'm wildin'. Anyway, I'm here. Oh man, ooh, tight, but I'm here regardless. So, without any further ado, I'm going to come alive. Hit the like button on the way in. Cash App pin to the top. So, stop the music. I'm here. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV YouTube channel, but this is Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast, where we drop that fire. You know, you see the fire all around. I had to change it. The lightning was cool, but I needed that fire. You know what I'm saying? I bring fire. So you got to just make sure the screen is on fire. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. But I'm not alone. Introduce yourself to the people.
Salute. Kareem Blizz Johnson, East New York's finest. Brooklyn representative. NYCHA houses Penn Workman resident. A divine mind knows a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. I love my comrade. Let's get it.
Let's get it. I love my comrade as well. Love my brother Tajo. Name is Tajo Elite. He's in the room. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to everybody who hit the like button. Anybody who sent a cash app. Anybody who do a super chat. New members to the channel. The subscribers. Everybody who hit the bell. Shout out to y'all. These topics, this is no filter, but these are your topics. These are all your topics. I just want everybody to know. This is all your topics. This is what you say. Because it's your topics. You want me to show them the text? Should I show them the text? These is all your topics. I ain't want to talk about none of these, but these is all your topics. So we gonna build. These is all your topics, right? These ain't all your topics.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, these is all Blizz topics.
No
but
doubt.
This
well, listen, I'm on the road again. So
he on the road.
When certain things come my way, I got to see it.
Yeah.
You know, I can't ignore it.
I mean, this is no filter, but we could do this like in a second. You know what I'm saying? This is all your topics. Don't blame it on me. This could happen just like that.
Look, there is no blame.
This is your topics.
And it is a shared responsibility for the words that's coming out of my mouth.
These is his topics, you know what I'm saying? So this could be outspoken any minute, but nah, this is no filter tonight. And yeah, these is his topics.
Yeah.
So topic number one, Angela Yee is leaving the Breakfast Club. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's a power move.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a long time coming. And a lot of people may disagree with me, but I do believe that at this stage of the game and where we are at, as far as how we consume information, that with this step, if it's done right, she could be in alignment to be the next Oprah.
What?
Yeah.
The next Oprah.
The next Oprah. The next Oprah. And I, for one, particularly am not a fan of hers or of her tone, You know, to keep it a buck, I've said it quite a few times. I think she's a little corny, but for where we are at right now, as far as voices for women, there are none at this level and where she can take it if it's done right. I think there has been pockets, empty pockets, and a lot of that demographic has been ignored. And by her sitting in between those two individuals, her voice was silenced. I don't believe people were given the chance to really appreciate what she gave to that whole aesthetic. And now that she's on her own, if they do it right, it's going to be large. It's going to be large.
I don't ever recall Oprah talk about people getting their dick sucked and stuff like that. I don't.
If it would have fit that demographic, it would have been on there. And just because she didn't say it in those terms, they've leaned and she's had shows on that. Let's not ever forget that in the beginning, a lot of that was directed only towards specific women. Oprah didn't reach back into her, was supposed to have been her main demographic, because they the ones who championed her, which was Black women, until after she got in trouble with all that beef and all that shit. You dig what I'm saying? She was not speaking to our women. She just wasn't.
I don't think Angela Yee is either, though.
When they get ready to throw you out the whip and you have to reach somewhere, it's always customary for them to reach back to their people, quote unquote.
Well.
And she's had quite a few shows on.
They're gonna have to do, but they're gonna have to do some rebranding with Angela Yee. I mean, the Gucci man.
What do you think they're doing? They're gonna do that. Look at what's happening. Anybody who spoke to women have been either all the way up here, right? And they made them news correspondents and things of that nature, or strictly, what we want to consider trash talk or gossipy and way down, right? Speaking to the rats. She's not that. And they haven't been hip hop based. You understand? There's nobody talking to them. She's going to come out the gate with at least 3 to 5 million women as a base immediately off the rip.
Doubt it.
You doubt it?
Doubt it.
Tasha K got 1 million on just YouTube. All right?
You think Tasha K?
We're talking wait, okay. She's getting ready to knock her out the box. That's going to be gone. Should she choose to use YouTube as a platform, that shit is dead. There's nobody on there speaking specifically to Black women at that level. Nobody. That's empty.
Speaking to, she ain't talking about shit. What's she talking about?
She don't have to. We talk about shit and we don't have nobody. She doesn't have to. We already know this. You talk bullshit and you get views.
I agree.
She's going to have a big corporation behind her. It's going to be a remarketing. It's going to be a rebranding. And if they do it right, and should she jump into late night, sort of like them dudes, Jesus and them other dudes, where they fumbled the ball on, if she goes into that lane, trust me, she's going to be very, very successful and well received. They're going to work on it. She's not going to have a problem. All that red table talk shit, that shit out of here.
I think
That's
it's over.
Rap. Wendy Williams is a rap.
I think it's over.
There's been nobody in that space.
I think it's over for her.
For who?
For Angela Yee.
Why?
Because it's moments that she fumbled the ball publicly. Gucci Man being one historical moment that we're just never gonna forget. Which it ended up beef with Charlemagne, because I thought she was gonna leave when Charlemagne didn't hold her down and then actually did an interview with Gucci after that, and Gucci shitted on her again, and Charlemagne didn't stand up for her. So
Who remembers that?
Everybody remembers that.
Black woman is going to remember that, or are they going to see her as a victim in that?
She wasn't a victim. You think black women love Angela Yee more than they love Gucci, man?
Gucci don't have the podcast. He don't have a platform.
It don't
He's
matter. But so what? He's a rapper with a successful relationship that he gave his money to his then girlfriend that flipped his bread, got to the bag. By the time he came home, she made money. That right there is way, way more of a success story than anything fucking Angela Yee dude did. But again, let me keep going. When K. Michelle was on there, and they was disrespecting K. Michelle, Angela Yee didn't hold her down. And K. Michelle ran that as a black woman, and as a woman, I thought you would have stood for me, because if you notice, most of the women who ever came on the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne attacked a lot of them, and Angela Yee just sat there. So she never stood up for women. So I don't think women is gonna embrace her. I don't think women gonna say, yo, we gotta ride with her. She's a woman's woman. No, she's never been a woman's woman.
Listen, she may have not been a woman's woman for that demographic and for our women. But in that rebranding, I'm telling you, she don't need that specific audience there. They're going to blow this up. They're going to change that up. She don't have to have, we struggle with that. That audience don't ride with us as much as we talk and praise them. And they rock with this Kevin Samuels dude, and he shitted on them. You think that they're going to remember those little things? No. Once they rebrand her, get her a stylist, give her specific things to speak on and specific people to come through with, she going to be out of here. They're going to take that shit out of here. In this day and time, depending on what platform she utilizes or they utilize, because this was a move. She could have been left. Why right now? Now because it's right, because again, people are watching what I'm watching. There's nothing specific for women. Everybody's fumbling the reel, the talk, the view, all that. They're missing a demographic that has a balance, that's not over intellectual and not so trashy that it could be dismissed. She gonna fit in that pocket. And that's where the success come in.
I think she's a cue card journalist. I think she's a cue card. I don't really see her like.
Who's not though? Who's not for them?
I mean, a lot of people could. Well, shit, I ain't no cue card, right? I'm not a cue card, and a lot of people not cue card journalists. She is, according to my notes and all that. I don't. Nah. And I don't.
All of them are, even the ones on the View.
But I don't think.
With that
but
shit,
I don't think.
Telling them what to say.
I agree.
How to say it.
But she's not. I don't see no. I don't see her being all that articulate or. Like, what do people? All right, now look. When women follow women, most of the time it's based off of them resonating with the woman, aspiring to be like the woman, or the woman is showing them something. I mean, I done seen more personality from the fucking paint drying on the wall.
Well, she going to, again, she will incorporate that in who she brings through there.
She's 40-some years old. It's too late.
How you figure that?
It's too late. You can't just come out the box. It's the same way they tried to give Queen Latifah a daytime show. They tried to give and all them shits flopped.
That daytime failed because of the slot. Like I said, you can't play around in that daytime like that. You can't do that. You can't play with that shit. You have to be so on point. And Latifah's show wasn't bad. I watched it. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't her. It wasn't.
So
at all.
And I don't.
It snatched the whole hip hop essence out of it. It wasn't her.
So when you think of the Breakfast Club, what's the first name that comes to your mind?
Charlamagne.
Okay, so she was able to hide behind Charlamagne's personality. DJ Envy.
But it stifled her too.
No, it helped her.
It wasn't a high. How?
Because when she's all right, so could Charlamagne host the Breakfast Club by herself?
No doubt.
Could Angela Yee host the Breakfast Club by herself?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay.
It was times when he wasn't on there, and she held it down because the other dude, he is garbage.
I mean,
Envy hid behind both of them, and if he didn't play off of Charlamagne, he would be a rat. He's just not liked. She may have been a little dry and boring, but nobody liked that
dry and boring
shit he was talking.
Dry and boring is not cool. You know, y'all know where Angela Yee come from, right?
Where she come from?
Y'all ever seen Wu-Tang, motherfucker? You ever seen that Reunited video? That's her.
Yeah.
She used to date Jizza. I know a little bit more, but you know. But she ain't.
But what that got to do with
because she don't? Because she's been around for a while, and it's already fucking too late. It's too late. Like I said, I done seen more personality from a fucking ladybug flying around. She don't got it. She don't got it. She don't got it. I don't see no women. Huh?
How well is the podcast doing?
I don't know. I don't check for it. It's lip service. They talking about sexual shit. They had Tank on there talking. I'm not looking at nothing like that. Once I know what your demographic is about, and you got chicks on there talking about sex and all that, that's not what I'm into. So I'm not fucking with it.
So we don't know.
It ain't. But it ain't. We have viral moments from it, right? We had viral moments where it was cultural impact as far as the Mano situation, the Jim Jones situation. Did you become a subscriber after that? Did you watch after that?
No.
Okay. That's the end of that.
Because it's not for us. We're a little bit more intellectually astute than that shit.
So is our women.
It ain't for us.
I don't see no ratchet women wanting to be. So who is her audience? Tell me who her audience is.
It's going to be something that they're going to have to groom. She may have from 18 to 35.
18?
Yeah.
Ain't no 18-year-olds listening to no 40-plus woman.
Listen.
It ain't happening.
Why y'all doing it? Why not?
Who 18-year-olds?
Why not? They listening to Beyonce.
They ain't even listening to Beyonce neither. Not no 18-year-olds.
They are.
That shit over. They listening to Meg. They not listening to no damn Beyonce.
And if Meg come on that show and tell them to listen, yo, this is my girl, that's how they do it, they're going to be listening. And after Meg, she'll go get one of them other whoever's hot at the time.
So now it's a woman's show.
Everybody in there to get those.
And now it's so now it's a woman's show now.
Of course.
And it's only a matter. It's only a matter of time before
what?
They tell that shit to eat a dick. She is not. So? Listen, she is not going to. First of all, once Beyonce did this sort of music, she lost the youth because the young girls is trying to shake their ass and they not trying, you gonna break my soul. They don't give a fuck about getting their soul broke. They don't give a fuck about that. They want to dance. They want to twerk. If you ain't making no twerking music or no ratchet music, they not listening to it. Beyonce don't got shit. Yo, listen. The fun boys might like it.
I just came out the crib. Every demographic is in there. 70-year-old, 55 and a 57-year-old, 28-year-old, 25-year-old, 2 17-year-olds. All women.
So, hold on. Somebody said
talking about Beyonce album.
Somebody said light-skinned dude sound like a hating female. You watching me calling me a fucking light-skinned dude. Nigga, it's my shit. So go play with your mother pussy tonight, nigga.
Yeah, like that.
They ain't
that whole demographic is talking about it.
What, Beyonce?
All of them in there. Huh?
Beyonce?
Yeah, they all talking about the album.
Well, they all related. in there, right?
Yeah, but they
Ain't no
they
chat
don't rock
rooms.
with each
Ain't no
other.
chat rooms about it. Ain't no threads on. Ain't none of that. Listen, man. Well, we ain't gonna start talking about Beyonce. All I'm saying is this.
Right. But we're talking about how she can maneuver and get different demographics.
She gonna have to do a lot of work.
They're gonna do it for her, yo.
She's not the it girl, though,
They're
bro.
gonna open the doors.
She's not the it girl. She's never been the it girl. They be better off doing that shit with somebody like Keke Palmer or something like that.
She tried already. She failed.
Did she do a show by herself? No, she was a co-host.
Dolo, she had a talk show for Dolo.
I don't know nothing about that.
I watched it. She had a talk show. That shit tanked. Because they try to make these people little Oprahs. They take the damn hip hop up out of them.
She ain't no Oprah.
It doesn't work.
Okay, but she's not. Okay, out of anybody that's going to be Oprah, ain't no Angela. Angela Yee, all due respect, Angela Yee, I'm not trying to diss you. But could she structure a proper sentence?
Yeah, come on. It's not diction isn't that bad, yo.
It ain't diction, it's personality. She don't got no personality.
I don't.
Everybody on YouTube. All right. Look, everybody on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube who's successful. Mm-hmm. Right? Let's just go through them in your head. We ain't got to say nobody names, but go through them in your head. How many of them are intelligent?
Out of women?
Everybody on YouTube who's successful, who got big channels or whatever, or got viewership, how many of them are intelligent?
A few.
How many of them got character and personality?
A lot.
So what do you think people are attracted to? The intelligence? Because that's a few.
Right, the character and the personality.
This is what I'm saying. She doesn't have character and personality. So she's a dub. Ain't gonna work. Her laugh is dry. Her sense of humor is dry. All she talk about is fucking. And I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? Because where's the evidence to prove that you a damn near porn star type chick? Because this is how you talk.
What evidence? We ain't gonna never have no evidence to that.
Somebody gonna say yo. Somebody gonna say yo.
Yeah, nah, come on, man.
Nobody.
Cause if nobody can speak to it, then it don't exist.
You know who she was dating? You know who her man was too?
No.
Vado.
Who?
Vado.
The rap dude? The rap dude?
Yeah.
Okay. So what that got to do with anything?
Because that nigga ain't shit.
But what that got to do with anything as far as the branding and the rebranding?
Yo, depending on who you fuck with, that shit is how people look at you.
Well, that's true. That's true. I give you that.
He's known for what? He's known for what? Swinging on somebody else's old jump off. The Tahiri chick on the show. That's what he's known for. Swinging on her.
I thought he was known for his bars. I thought he was semi-nice.
Nope. He's known for swinging on Tahiri now.
Now, that's what he's known for now. So what the hell was Stedman known for?
All right, what was...
Everybody know him.
Okay, what was Vado's... What was his last bars that was dope? Matter of fact, give me a name of one of his songs.
I don't know. Listen,
what are you talking about? He was always good according to who he was standing with.
I'm only giving him that because, again, he's not my era. So I only hear based on what other people say. They said the boy was nice. He could spit.
I never said he can't rap. I'm just saying he ain't shit. He ain't shit. Is he? I mean, anybody checking for Vado?
Not that I'm.
So what are we talking about?
I didn't think they were supposed to be checking for a lot of these dudes.
But that shit is old. What I'm saying is that shit is old. And y'all could get off Vado dick. I don't give a fuck. You go tell him what I say. He got bars or whatever. I don't give a fuck. He could rap, but nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. A lot of niggas can rap, but who the fuck cares? Nobody cares.
And this is what I'm saying, though. Hold on. A lot of people can be journalists.
No,
a lot of people are.
They can't.
Listen,
no, because they're not journalists. No, listen to me, because that's a lane you can't tell me about that. A lot of people are not journalists. They are entertainers. They give entertainment.
Listen.
They give entertainment. She cannot give entertainment.
I agree with you on that. But listen to what I was going to say. A lot of people are equipped to be journalists, but just like you said, who gives a they don't care no more about that. They want to be entertained.
And she can't entertain.
They could make her do it.
You can't give nobody personality. That's some shit you born with. Give Votto his flowers. No, you know what? Get the fuck out my chat room. Give him his flowers. Fuck out of here.
Saying things that you're not supposed to say on this show.
Give him his flowers. Over here. Fuck out of here. Give him his flowers. Go give your fucking old ass granddaddy flowers. Give him his flowers. Dick eating ass people. Unsuccessful ass niggas who ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Yo, no. Hold up. Time out. These niggas ain't shit. And they got a shot. They got a chance. They got record deals. And the shit ended up nothing. Fuck out of here. Give him his flowers. Anyway, continue.
Right. Listen, though. Look. They have had several people sit in these seats that don't have the articulation, that don't have the talent or the personalities, and they've made them somebody.
It's too late, bro.
You think it's too late because she's 40?
It's too late because she ain't got it.
Or do you think it's too late because she sat there that long and might have missed her opportunity to break out earlier?
Because what do you know about Angela Yee?
Nothing.
Oh, and how long has she been on The Breakfast Club?
I don't know what. It got to be at least 15 joints.
So we don't know shit in 15 years? We want to know in the 16th year? Moving right along. That's it.
No, that's true.
We didn't know shit in 15 years, but the 16th year, we want to know everything.
Right. That's true. But I will say this. I'm telling you, if these corporations, because you see what they try to do with Nick Cannon and his shit, right? They try to give him the space and the lane. If she is able to get at least half of that behind her, she gonna get a little burn, man.
Ease, before I block you. Hold on. Ease, before I block you, calm the fuck down. Don't talk about nobody else on my channel. Seriously. Go ahead.
If the corporations push it, she could do good, yo.
No, they... Anyway.
You don't think the corporation can make anybody move?
Listen. She already is verified on everything. She already got blue checks. She's a household name. We still don't give a fuck. We don't care.
We don't care, but somebody care because she made the move. Somebody put something in her ear. She made the move.
No, somebody put something in her account. It ain't her ear. The shit, the Breakfast Club already, where they going from? They already had their moments. They had the moments of Birdman. They had Gucci Man. They had Jay-Z. They had where is she going from there? Right now, she's stuck. She's stuck. So she have to make a move. Where's her career going? Her shit hit a ceiling. The Breakfast Club was supposed to have been over a long time ago. This shit ain't... Listen, it's 29:44. We've been talking about her for a half hour. I think we talked about her more than anybody's going to talk about her, period. Seriously. Nah, bro. Nah, hold on. Where my fucking shades at, man? We talked about her more than anybody talked about her, period.
Listen, I think... Look,
let's revisit this conversation.
I said it first.
Okay. You say she's the next Oprah.
I'm telling you. Next.
Talib Kweli.
Who?
This is shit you want to talk about. We talking about it. Talib Kweli. You sent me an
That
article.
burger?
We
That dude, hold on. That dude? We gonna
Listen.
talk about him.
All right.
Let's talk about because that dude is a dry turkey burger.
Listen.
So let's go. What did he do?
You told me what he did. He's suing somebody.
Okay.
Hold up. Could we go to the article? Let's go to the article and show them, right? Because it would only would make sense if I can find
Dry
it.
ass turkey burger.
Nah, don't do him like that.
Come on. You already know.
Don't do him like that.
You're
Hold
already
on.
discussing on him. I don't know what. But let's proceed.
Let's go to the actual website where the information is.
Dry ass turkey burger with no bun.
Turkey burgers don't be dry no more either.
Yeah, that shit dry. That shit dry. No
What-
steak sauce or nothing around that shit.
What make them dry?
Everything.
Nah, yeah,
Another push through. Dry ass turkey burger. Get
he
up out of here.
could rap. He could rap.
He can't rap.
Nah, he could rap. Come on.
He had his moments. Just like he had his moments. As soon as Flacco got up out of the picture, we see how fast he fell off.
No. This is why you're wrong, because the blast
Yeah.
blast ain't had nothing to do with Flacco.
Yeah.
You trying to tell me the biggest record they ever made was the blast?
Ooh,
Kweli. Doom, 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 doom.
that shit, and you liked it. Y'all, I didn't like that shit.
That's you. But it was fire. Everybody else liked it.
Yeah, all right.
Everybody else liked it.
That shit got pushed through.
Nah, you don't put what on Ruckus? You don't get nothing. Well, anyway, let's go to the article. So it says pitchfork.com. Talib Kweli sues Jezebel over 2022 story on alleged harassment. 2020. The website published an article about the rapper's suspension from Twitter, and the rapper now argues that it has caused him emotional distress and cost him $300,000. So let's go through a little bit more. Talib Kweli has filed a lawsuit against the website Jezebel, alleging that the website caused negligent infliction of emotional distress to the rapper by publishing a 2022 article called Talib Kweli Harassment Campaign Shows How Unprotected Black Women Are Online and Off. Kweli filed a lawsuit obtained by Pitchfork in the New York court earlier this month. In addition to Jezebel, the website parent company, Geo Media, and the article author, Ashley Reese, are named as defendants in the lawsuit. In her article, Reese wrote about how Kweli was permanently suspended from Twitter after repeated violations of the site rules. The article also described that the rapper online interactions with then 24-year-old student and activist Maya Moody. In the lawsuit which Kweli filed on his behalf, the rapper claims that Jezebel took advantage of Talib and used him as a guinea pig to clarify how black men treat black women. Meanwhile, the plaintiff never harassed anyone. He was defending himself and his family. Kweli also writes that the article caused him to go into depression. That shit ain't funny. Go into a depression state of loss of appetite, sleeplessness, edgy anxiety, discomfort around women due to be targeted by his defendant.
Come on,
Kweli, whose real name is Talib Kweli Green, is asking for $300,000 in damages. He argues in the lawsuit because of the facts of the circumstances stated above. The defendant has caused Mr. Green why they say caused him? You're supposed to say cost, right? The defendant has caused Mr. Green almost $1 million in revenue. In addition, Mr. Green gets $25 per appearance within 24 months, totaling $600,000. During the last 24 months, besides COVID, Mr. Green has been getting backlash from the article and lost 50% of his salary, costing him $300,000. So
come on. So who is he now? Who is he now?
Hold on, what am I doing by myself? What you mean, who is he now? What are you talking about?
Who is he now? What is he? He Johnny Depp now? I thought this is Soul Brother. I thought it was Conley. I thought this is Mr. Hip Hop, Underground and all that. You Johnny Depp now? Now you suing. You Johnny Depp now. Or you Cardi. See, this is what I'm saying. People supposed to be of a certain energy. You supposed to be of a certain energy. Now you depressed? We just watched him for a whole year or two on his podcast. He seemed depressed to you?
I don't watch him, so I don't
He
know.
was keying, joking. He just did one with Redman. He just said, we've been doing it. When is he depressed?
I don't know. Maybe he cries. Baby cries himself to sleep every night. I don't know.
Come on, man. Stop that shit. That's what we talking about.
No, but they not allowed to write nothing about him talking about his interaction is how black women aren't being defended off and on. Like, you can't use him as a damn guinea pig for that or the poster boy for that.
If he put himself in that space,
no,
the way he was carrying on Twitter, they doing a report. They didn't just grab that from nowhere and lie about it. If they misrepresented it and it was something wrong, is one thing. He is saying like the shit never happened. He was wilding on Twitter. That's right there. That's actual factual.
He always wild on Twitter though.
Okay.
That was him though. But do you know what the woman said about him though? I think if I don't misquote me. Don't misquote me. But I think the woman said all these rappers date light-skinned women. And his woman is not light-skinned. So he was defending that. So that's where that went back and forth and all that blah.
Date light-skinned and white women?
I don't know where he date.
Yes.
He said they wife. He said they wives. All the rappers. Remy Ma is not light-skinned. So he was defending himself over that. And I think she might have pointed him out, or he stuck his nose in the business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not sure. Either or.
Listen, his treatment of that chick on Twitter was crazy from what I was reading. Some of those things was just crazy. He just disrespected. He wowed out on Jaguar Wright as if she didn't have reason to say what she was saying.
What was her reason for saying what she was saying?
Whatever it was, we don't know.
Yeah, but when people say shit to you, you can't.
We don't know. Hold on. We don't know if what she was saying is actual facts. But he gave her the riot act. She didn't sue him.
She couldn't. She started it.
Was tarnished. Hold on. How did it go viral?
What go viral?
With Jaguar Wright.
Because she was shitting on everybody. It wasn't just him. She had something to say about everybody.
Okay, so she look. Listen, he wowed out.
He responded. He didn't initiate the convo on her.
Yo,
he responded.
The way he responded to it made people question whether or not she was telling the truth about being abused in the industry.
No, that wasn't. That's not what she. That's not what she. That's not what she.
Crazy.
That's not what she. Her beef was with him. See, the thing with her would piss me off because she straight up and down was saying she was supplying the girls for dudes, and then she was saying, I didn't want to talk about her because where she at now anyway.
We're not going. I'm just stating the fact. The way he went back at her, she could have sued him.
No, she couldn't. You could only sue people for a lie.
She basically said that she lied.
You can't. So if you say something about me and I say you lying, you could sue me.
So what is he doing to Jezebel?
Because
he's saying that they lied. And that he was harmed and they lied.
Because they made him a poster boy for how black women are treated.
Ain't no point. No.
He's
interpreting that. He's saying.
Did you see the title of the article?
Hold on.
Did you see the title of the article? The title of the article had his name in it about how he treated a black woman and how black women are not protected. The same black women not protected shit that people were running, just like homegirl in Atlanta who told a cop, I'm not signing that shit. And then he locked her ass up and she started screaming for Jesus when he told her, if you don't sign it, I'm going to arrest you. I'm not signing that. That's the same black woman that's not protected. See, this shit is always thrown in the mix when it's convenient. That shit is bullshit.
Listen, he ain't distressed.
How could you
to
say
be
that?
talking about he was losing bread. Who was booking him prior to that? Let's not act like this. He was booked up for 3 or 4 years, and because of that article, people just stopped messing with him. His ass is a dry turkey burger. Nobody was coming to see him without Flacco.
That's not true.
Straight
He
up.
had his own career without that nigga. Most def ain't told. Listen.
Yo.
Listen. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it for the audience. The rapper, listen, Talib Kweli has filed a lawsuit against the website Jezebel, which you know is a woman's website. It better be called Jezebel anyway. And that's not even a fucking right and exact name though. What is a Jezebel? So how you gonna be talking about women treatment and the name of your shit is Jezebel? But anyway, alleging that the website caused negligent infliction of emotional distress to the rapper by publishing a 2022 article called Talib Kweli Harassment Campaign Shows How Unprotected Black Women Are Online and Off.
Listen.
That's a direct shot. Like how did he become his Twitter, his harassment made it to where he's the poster boy of how black women are unprotected on and offline because of some shit on Twitter?
That's where they at with it now.
So they wrote a whole
and depending on when it went down, that whole article, if it got anything to do with the other shit, Clubhouse and all that, and they put it, it's an article.
You're not allowed to do that, though. You're not allowed to do that.
Listen,
I told you. No, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that.
Okay,
you're not allowed to just say
gonna
anything
see.
about anybody. And when you do, your ass could be sued. So
And
I'm
that
glad he's
doesn't
suing them.
necessarily mean he's going to win that shit. I want to see the diagnosis from the doctor. Don't tell me you fucking distressed and all that shit, and your ass got a podcast and you cheek kid and chuckling it up with every other goddamn rapper every other day.
Yo,
You ain't missing no bread. You ain't depressed like that.
maybe you listen. You not allowed to fucking You're not allowed to do that. I keep telling people you're not allowed to say, "Yo, that person is gay." Can you prove that they gay? How can you prove it? Okay, they can sue you. That's why people be on here talking reckless, talking crazy. If people want to, they can come for you. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to take to your publication and say Talib Kweli harassment shows how black women are not protected on and offline.
So they could change the wording up.
But they didn't.
Well, we're going
And it's too late now.
We're going to see.
It's
We're
too
gonna
late.
see. Because even if they do lose that case, if he's not clinically diagnosed with what the shit he just said, he ain't getting no chicks for that.
What he
Because
just
that's
said.
frivolous. That's a frivolous lawsuit.
Nah, you can't just say
It's the same shit. Just like I said earlier, it's the same shit. If you go and you get injured and you claiming a specific injury and they see your ass in the gym working out, you ain't getting no bread for that. If he's not injured and depressed and they going to show you, because I've been seeing it, he been on not only his podcast, but on others. He can't.
so he's not allowed to
Everything
laugh
is
no
funny.
more. So he's not allowed to laugh no more.
Not when you in depressing and distressed like that to where you losing bread, you can't work, your reputation tarnished.
Your reputation
Come on,
is
man.
tarnished.
Ain't no how? Who is funding the podcast? He doing that on his own?
It don't
Or do you have
matter.
people behind him?
Is he a podcaster or is he a rapper? So if he say I couldn't go out and rap because of this, that, and the third, that's his career, not the fucking podcast. You can't listen. And this is
You're gonna ask them, you can't rap?
No.
Or you can't get shows because your raps is trash. When your
Nah,
last
his raps
album?
ain't trash.
When
man.
did you put your last album out? All that come into play. How you make losing money as a rapper when you ain't got no rap sound?
He's still gonna tour forever. He's going to tour forever. He's a part of a legendary group. He has hit records on his own.
Okay, so why are you not performing? You telling me because every promoter
It don't listen.
That article?
First of all, what? Let me explain something to you. What lawsuit is real? It's all in the perception of the judge or the jury, right? And if they think it's a lawsuit and he files it and it's picked up, then it's something that they're gonna look at. You cannot say he is the poster boy. You can't make him the poster boy for black women not being protected because of his actions on Twitter. How many ladies get harassed on Twitter all day? Some people,
millions.
Okay, so if it's an article about you and you don't feel like you harassed nobody, you was defending your family, then how do you harass somebody? Because it ain't like he was talking to the girl, she wasn't responding. They was going back and forth.
Right.
They was going back and forth. So anything that's said in this exchange is whatever. It just so happened that he has he just goes off on Twitter a lot. So he already got maybe infractions from other shit. So it was just easy to just get him out of here. But nah, I cannot take a video. I cannot make a video and say, yo, Puff Daddy is gay. I can't do it. What happened to Alex Jones?
Yeah, because that was straight out lies. He wilded out, yo, and embellished everything. He called them people crisis actors, yo.
That's what he thought, though. How many people think that how many people believed him, though?
A lot.
So he's not allowed to say it. Why? Because it's not true.
But he continued to say it.
It don't matter. He wrote an article.
And they proved in court that he knew that the shit was not right and exact, and he kept saying it. So that's different from what this is right here.
Once he goes...
But this is what people are doing.
This is what I'm saying. You can't
do
it.
Again, now, he ain't, I'm going to always view him as Johnny Depp now. You want some Johnny Depp shit? You supposed to be from the town? And that's what you're doing?
Listen. Let me explain something to you. When Taxstone went on Vlad TV and said Doggie Diamonds is a cop, I could have sued them. Why? Because I'm not a cop. That's damn it. No, listen. No, you can't ask a question. Listen. He said I'm a cop.
Right, that puts you in danger.
It puts me in danger. I could have sued them for that. And I guess I'm not supposed to because I'm a street dude, but I could have sued them. You put this in front of 4 million people that I'm a cop. I had people harassing me on Twitter. I had people hitting me up. Yo, you a cop, all this shit. He didn't even have to prove that I was a cop. And when I spoke to him, he said, I just said that shit. I could have sued him and took Vlad's whole shit down. I didn't do it. You can't just shoot from the cuff. You can't just say shit about people that could damage their reputation. You can't do it.
Yeah, but that put you in harm's way. That made you a target. That's what that made you.
That makes him a target too. That makes him a target.
So what now? He's scared of black women. Black women gonna run up on him.
He didn't say he was
put the beats on him.
He didn't say he was scared of black women. He said
he said he was depressed. It caused him a whole bunch of mental anguish and all that. But you on social media on the regular.
How many people out there every day bat shit out of their goddamn mind and still acting regular? So look, this is how we end this.
Mm-hmm.
Right or wrong, you know this because you're in the field.
Right.
If he sat down and talked to any therapist and they asked him what brings you here, yo,
Right.
I have an article that was out there and it's really messing with me. If
Mm-hmm.
he did that, case closed. Because he's gonna
Oh
have
yeah. If he
case
only,
closed.
he only need one.
And I'm not trying to tell him how to win his case, but case closed.
Oh, he can't do that now.
Yeah, he can't do that now.
Back then, because this is a 2020 article, so 2020 or 2021, he had to be seeing somebody.
That's what I'm. If he could show you 10 sessions,
Yeah, then he good money.
he won that.
Then he good money.
But an article called Jezebel is standing up for women.
Well, they got you know how that go. I seen a whole bunch of other shit that look crazy too. I'm like, hold on, what? Something that's the complete opposite is, we seeing this shit. Look at Black Lives Matter. That shit didn't mean Black lives at all.
Yes, it did. They had a mission statement though. It didn't. You got to read. See, people don't read the mission statement.
Damn, the mission statement.
Huh?
It went contradictory to Black lives.
No, but they still was for Black lives. It was a certain demographic of Black lives. It just wasn't all inclusive. It was exclusive. Right. But we jacked the slang, right? We jacked the phrase, but it didn't have anything to do with all of us. So once we read the mission statement, we said, yo, hold on. Nah, that shit ain't had nothing to do with us. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't had nothing to do with us. So before
we don't know, Jezebel might really be a smut.
That's what a Jezebel,
right?
But that's what a Jezebel is, though.
And we don't know because we don't read it. So it could be, something for that demographic, and they just happen to put that article in it.
All right, let's close.
Right? Yeah.
Let's close. Wendy Williams, what we doing?
Hoping she get better.
Better from what though? What's wrong with her? We don't even know what's wrong with her.
She in custody. And she going through withdrawals and all that. She that's it. It's no mystery. It's no mystery. She been getting high for years. It ain't no mystery. But now her thyroids, her body's reacting. And whoever, because this is where it get real tricky, whoever is in her daily care, whoever her handlers are dropping the ball. This is the same shit I was talking about with X and with DMX, let me be specific, and all these other individuals who have made money for corporations when they are in total dire straits. They move their hands back and just let them collapse and let the train smash into the wall. It just don't make, she shouldn't even have been outside like that.
What the fuck?
I'm serious. It's like, nah, sit down. And if she's trying to get up out the crib or whatever, call an ambulance because she's not right. She's not right up here. She's losing it. And there's nobody around that's trying to give her some type of medical stability. She's not well.
I think, I'm going to be real with you. I think, and this is a proven fact, some of the pictures that you saw of Little Kim over the years, they were doctored, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think seeing Wendy like that, I don't know if it's real.
I'm not talking about the shorts with all the striations on the legs. No, I'm talking about
all the what?
Sitting striation.
Cellulite?
That ain't cellulite. That's whatever that is. That's
That's above my vocabulary. You said
striation.
Yeah, I'm like, look at the motherfucker.
Yeah.
He just got mad striation. Fuck up now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use that.
I'm talking about when she was sitting in the car and dude was asking her questions.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's a video out. And he asking her question. Her eyes is wide. She looked like she tweaking. Is trying to have a conversation. I'm like, she's not well, man. She's not well. And it's bad. Because I seen her before she blew up the explosion. I'm telling you, she was dealing with the first Black Kevin Simons. I seen it before she really even blew crazy on the radio. And she is far removed from that. The drugs, the life. And, she did say through the years, she did damage a lot of people in that radio show.
So what?
And all that shit get the wear and tear. It comes back. But
it don't come back.
Yeah.
You don't believe in karma, so don't talk about karma.
I don't believe in karma.
So how it come back?
I don't believe in karma, but things don't sit right with you.
Oh yeah, it got to be you. Well, let's look at it like this.
You understand what I'm saying? Because it don't sit right with you as a person.
Because we had a conversation. She's not the founder of that. She's not the founder of that. You had when we was little. When I was little, Ann Landers, they was in the paper. Yeah, you had The Sun. You had National Enquirer. Yeah, Jackie Collins. You had National Enquirer. Even Sylvester Stallone moms was on some weird shit. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, what we do is we say when it's one of us, we say, oh nah, it come back. Man, they didn't, because what is TMZ?
Same shit.
So, but they out there every day doing this shit. And they once used to chase Johnny Depp around and them, but now they just chase rappers and black people around all day.
Right.
So what is there? What's coming back to them? Yeah,
right.
What's coming back to them? Because you see the Van Lathan dude be doubling down on his bullshit, and he was over there too.
Right.
So I just
it's not that. I'm just saying it don't sit right with her. And it's a lot of shit that's going on, turmoil, and
I think it's.
And again,
it's sickness though, but because a lot of times, man, a lot of people just be mentally ill and physically ill, and they trying to save face in front of the world, when sometimes you have to just go sit your ass down. Yeah, sit your ass down and get well, get mentally well. But again, it's hard when you got to pay them bills. You took certain monies off of people, and you a brand. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say, yo, she talked, because everybody fucking, this whole stratosphere, the whole podcast sphere is about talking about people. We're fucking talking about people now. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, and different. So I don't want to put that on, oh, yo, nah, she this, that, and the third, because you have to understand how this thing works. And I keep trying to tell people, it's a behind the scenes shit to this industry that a lot of people don't know. Information is leaked. Information is given, and sometimes the source be the information be the exact person that they talking about. Jay-Z let you on to that when he said, I might call paparazzi on myself. He let you know that it's times where they say, yo, let's go and Target and call, such, call him and get all the photographers down here, and this is just to be a moment. That shit just be like that, because you trying to tell me the fucking TMZ cameras and all these cameras was with a nigga when he was in goddamn Winn-Dixie? All the way in NC somewhere? No, they be calling people. It's all a game. All this shit is a game, but the people who don't know any better think that, oh, they caught him. No, they called them.
So Mary called them to give some, and made sure somebody gave him an ass shot on that.
That's zoomed in. You can tell when it's zoomed in.
Right.
That's zoomed in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But who knew Mary was going on the boat? That's what I'm saying. It's they got cameras that you can see blocks down, miles away. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. A lot of this shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But the people won't wake up and don't know that, yo, a lot of this shit is staged. The world is a stage now. Like, I don't really know anything that's real anymore. Everything I see, I be like, oh, that's a play. They in on that together.
I know what's real when them dudes is in jail. That shit be real.
yeah, you can't fake no jail.
When they locked up, that shit is real. I know that's not a play.
Yeah.
And I know the bodies that drop ain't a play.
Yeah, that's
but
not a
as far
play.
as everything else, who go with this one go with that one. Yo, they caught him. He skeeted on her back in the club, and all that shit be plays.
Yeah,
all that be play.
I mean,
You dig what I'm saying?
people leaking their own sex tapes now.
Right, all that. This chick getting tatted, Tay Diggs holding her hand. That's a play.
Yeah, nigga.
Who the hell know you in it? Come on, yo. Dumb shit.
Dude's bone pictures is getting leaked out. He leaking that shit. Because if he had a Vienna sausage, you think he'll try to leak that? No, he ain't letting that go nowhere. So it's all a play.
Most of them do have Viennas. That should be prosthetics now.
Yeah, it's
prosthetics now.
It's all a play. It's all it's all a play.
Right.
Man, don't talk about no fucking TK Kirkland on my shit. You mention his name, your ass is out of here now. Trying to be funny too. You know what I'm saying?
But she needs help, man. She do. That's come on, man.
But what can help her now though? What like how
the hospital.
She's been in the hospital though.
So take her back, yo. Something gotta give, man. You can't tell me that she went to the hospital and she's home now and that's the state she in.
They not allowed
that she's clean and all that.
You know they not allowed to hold you no more. They can't hold you no more.
Right. So what are you doing? What is the handlers doing to make sure she's getting the care?
They don't give a fuck.
What is the corporation doing to make sure that she's getting the care?
She's out the whip. Oh, stop trying to control the chat, big dog. This is YouTube, not grade school. All right, you gonna go play with your dog balls now. Your name Flavorless too, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You a stale nigga. Stop trying to control the chat. It's my chat. This ain't YouTube, nigga. This my channel, my chat. You here, you want to talk greasy, and I don't like it, I'm going to get you the fuck up out of here. Fuck out of here. Niggas should be lucky I even respond to some of y'all. Anyway.
Dig? So she's done?
She's out the whip.
As far as the brand and all that, the show is all that's out of here.
It's over.
So now they don't have a responsibility to make sure that she's healthy. Who has that responsibility now? Because dude broke out, so she don't have that. The son, so the son is the only one to hold her down now?
She's over with. Ain't nobody gonna hold her down. Because once the son say, oh, I'm done with it, I don't care, that's it. This industry uses you, then spit your ass out. How old is Wendy?
50s.
What good is she to anybody? She had a daytime talk show. It's over. Where do you go from here? Now she's like, hi guys, I'm going to podcast now. It ain't gonna work. Hi guys, I'm going to podcast now. It's not going to work because now people are gonna go look at her to see how she looks. And unfortunately, I feel that same way about Little Kim. I don't think that they go to Little Kim concerts to see how she sounds. They go to see how she looks. And
and at that point, it is up to her team to make sure she look right, and they don't.
What
they
team?
Keep putting on these funny ass costumes and bullshit instead of maturing her, growing her up, giving her a different look.
It ain't, you can't, you know if you put a blanket on a pile of shit, it's still a pile of shit with a blanket on it, right?
Nah. I'm not going to disclose what I did and how I moved in certain different type of hustle, but I made cussies look like $1 million bucks. I'm not even going. Bro, you know what I'm saying? It's always a way.
It's a difference. It's a difference, right? But it's a difference when mentally you're not there. Sometimes when people are mentally ill, it manifests itself physically. I don't give a fuck what they got on. I don't give a fuck what they got on. You just ain't right. I don't give a fuck. It's just, now we're looking at her to see how fucking spaced out she looked. But I'm not going to say it's karma, But when you a person who talked about people your whole life, it's gonna be a point when people gonna talk about you. You could dish it out. You gotta learn how to take it. I don't think she has the mental capabilities or the mental faculties to even understand what's going on.
Right, and that's
She's
what I'm
a lot
saying,
of people cash
is
cow. A lot
eating
of
her
people depended
inside.
on her, huh? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, as far as it's eating her inside, that now, yo, you were talking, now you're the highlight of the discussion.
I don't know if it's eating her inside. Sometimes people are just sick. Sometimes people have ailments that makes them disabled from functioning a certain way, and trying to function with an ailment. Now that's what's driving you crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think that, you know, because she does have an ailment. Because even when she fainted, I was like,
it's a wrap.
No,
right.
I was like, this is bullshit. That faint was bullshit.
You think so? Nah.
You ever saw somebody faint before?
I was watching the show.
When somebody go
people faint.
And faint?
Yeah. When you got certain things going on and you losing that balance, that looked like could have been a mini stroke.
I've never said this word in my life, but tonight I'm gonna say it. Cap. She was bullshit. That faint. Come on, man.
We wasn't in the studio, so we didn't see how she hit the floor.
She fell straight down. She said, "Come on, man."
We didn't see the end result. People in the studio saw it, and they was twisted. They was like, "Yo, you know, yeah."
Cap.
You think that was cap?
Fake. It was. Come on, man. That was.
Listen. I thought it was a rap then.
It was a rap then. It was a rap then. Hold on.
I'm gonna be honest.
You
shouldn't have came back. You shouldn't have came back.
It's the pressures. They take the money. They take. You know, it's a lot of shit that they do. Like, yo, when you in this business, you don't have time to heal. You gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Cause shit ain't funny.
Listen, and see, being that you said that, and I don't want to move the discussion, but when you say that, and I'm looking at certain spooky shit that's going on, because I've been watching Jimmy Kimmel for a while, since the Man Show, and I'm telling you something spooky going on in Hollywood, because this dude don't be there. All of a sudden, you just not there during the summers and this and COVID. Some spooky shit going on in Hollywood, Joe.
You think?
Hell, I mean, for real, I think he next. It's like they just got rid of this broad, man. They knocked this other broad off. There's some shit going on. Allegedly. I'm telling you, he ain't right. And he took certain political positions, like he just became the spokesperson for everything anti-45, and he was kikiing and chuckling it up and kept making 45 the butt of his joke.
Bro, look at this.
I'm looking at it.
Yo, come on, man. Nah, I'm out.
Right,
I'm not.
That looks like that. You see the snow piece run up, right?
Bro, come on, man.
What?
Bro, come on,
see
man.
The snow piece head, right?
Yo, come on, bro. Nah, come on, man. Come on. You did somebody pissed.
She's 6'2".
Somebody pissed on your head and told you it's rain, man. I'm out.
She's 6'2".
Bro.
Look, watch it. See? Whoop, the mouth getting dry, right?
Yo, nah, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. What? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. You don't believe that shit.
Yo, you wilding right now.
Yo.
You wilding right now.
You believe that shit?
You wilding right now. You know how the throat get dry right before you earl? She's 6'2". She on them heels.
Cap.
Yo.
You want to buy the Brooklyn Bridge? I'm going to sell you that shit tomorrow. $60. $60 you could buy the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yo. They be having a lot of ailments, man. A lot of
I've
illness
never seen
happened.
nobody go. I've never seen that in my life.
I've seen dudes do that after I hit them.
That's a little
It
different.
take a while for that shit to register.
Yeah, the little equilibrium might be off, but that right there, that was a bad acting job. That was almost according. You ever seen Raekwon in this series and he got shot and killed? I never seen a whack die like that ever. His dive was trash. You never saw that before?
I've seen it. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
you ever seen Nas get killed? Yo, these dudes.
Yes, all is like, come on, man. Y'all should have went to classes before y'all even took the roles, man. Y'all wildin'.
Yo, listen, man. That shit was corny. This shit wasn't. I mean, my mentality of it, I think that they was trying to find a way to get her up off the show, and she needed a reason to go out, just like wrestling. Sometimes they'll have a bad knee, they'll go to the ring, somebody stomp on their knee, and they be like, he broke my knee, but you was already going out. Listen, in Hollywood, I don't believe shit that I see. Listen, I know for a fact of people on a reality TV series that were together that wasn't supposed to be together on the show. I seen them together. I was like, yo, let me get a drop. Hold on, now get the drop from her because we ain't supposed to be together on the show. We not supposed to be seen together. All this shit is fake. But I got the glasses on.
I got the glasses too.
So I see everything.
What's coming now with how she is progressing, rather degressing in health, that could have been the start of it.
Remember this?
I'm telling you, she's not out here. All that.
That fall, I got the glasses on. Nobody could pull the wool over me. I see shit exactly for what it is. That's bullshit. A word, yeah. Bullshit. I turn into a parakeet. Bullshit. Straight up. I got the glasses on. You can't bullshit me now. You think you expect me to believe that? And it ain't even got nothing to do with no conspiracy and no shit like that. It's just the fucking truth. Yo, nigga, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, again, one thing that we never do, we never look at everything in its proper context, right? So a lot of times, remember, again, when this woman, black women is the most unprotected and all that. And then she didn't even comply with the cop. Did you see the full video?
Watch that.
The full video from beginning to end.
I seen from the beginning to the end.
So the cop was wrong to you?
Anytime you are extra aggressive for some minor bullshit, you dead fucking wrong.
Okay, so when he says...
You dead wrong.
Okay,
listen.
Listen to me. So when he says, if you don't sign a ticket, I can arrest you. And she say, I'm not signing that. What is he supposed to do?
First of all, for me, he wrong being a cop, period. Fuck that.
God,
he's wrong.
All right.
So now, what?
You're dealing with logic.
What? No, I ain't ghetto logic. I'm saying.
I say he's dealing with logic. We dealing with logic here.
Okay, I'm saying straight up. He should not have handled it like that.
How was he supposed to handle it?
Listen, I'm telling you, you have to. Matter of fact, he don't even need her signature.
Yes, he do. He said it. Yes, he do. He said where he's at.
Saying he don't need her signature on that.
If he don't get her signature, he can arrest her. That's what he told the man, and the man signed it. The man signed it. Okay, I'm not going to jail. So she said, ma'am, I need you to. He said, ma'am, I need you to. I'm not signing that. What's your badge number?
Right.
He gave her the badge number. How many times did he give the badge number?
a couple.
What was he supposed to do?
Call. Get somebody else to come through.
And do what?
And try to see if they can convince her to sign it.
Are you fucking, you on that Wendy Williams. Call somebody. So, okay. When anytime the cops had told you to put your hands behind your back, what did you do?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I kicked her for the rain. You gonna tell me to put my hand behind my back?
Okay. So if they use excessive force,
and I'm going to comply.
So if they use excessive force, then you understand it, right?
Most definitely.
Did she put her hands behind her back?
No, she got scraped up. He forced it on her. He threw it down.
Yo, was she belligerent? Was she disrespectful though?
Of course.
So what are you supposed to do? All she had to do was just sign the shit and that is over.
We will see as this go on exactly what the procedures are in that jurisdiction.
He said he told
I'm
it.
telling you, I guarantee you though, that shit wouldn't have happened like that in NYC.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about shit like that. That don't matter. We talking about what happened.
Okay, so what happened? That's what happened. And I'm saying, my shit is there. I don't fuck with police, man.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
I don't do that. And that's what our people gotta understand. Stop fucking playing with them.
So
because that's gonna be the
if you signed it, if she signed it and he walk away, that's it. But now you'll never know what will happen because people saying the cop is wrong. That's why y'all be getting killed. That's why y'all be getting killed. How the cop wrong? He said I didn't even detect no attitude, none of that. He said, what happens if I don't sign it? If you don't sign it, I'm taking you to jail. Dude signed it. Ma'am, I need you to sign this. I'm not signing it.
I'm right. So now you're gonna force her.
He's not gonna
her name
no, that's not what happened. He did not force her to put her name on it. He said
he's telling her that.
No, that's not.
You threatening her with arrest if she don't sign it.
That's the protocol.
That's
it's not forced. If you don't sign it, no.
Give everything that he needed on that ticket except for her signature.
Yes, he did. She did. But
right. So you don't need my signature. I'm not signing that. Just write the ticket and that's it. I got that.
How do we?
You on your way.
Yo, but how do we know what goes on in the law of their land? He said in the law of his land, you have to sign the ticket. Why the dude did it then?
Because he don't want no problems.
So why does she be defiant and be a bitch, basically? Why was she being a bitch?
One, because she felt she didn't deserve it. She told him, and they told her, we didn't know we was out of pocket. We didn't know we was breaking any
Is that a
laws.
legal defense? Is that a legal defense? You didn't know?
Listen.
Is that a legal defense? Yes or no?
Look, it's not a legal defense. But when you're coming from a point of common sense and you believe that you see somebody in uniform of your background,
get the fuck out of here. No, come on.
Why the hell he in the uniform anyway if he can't say, yo, you know what? Right and exact, y'all not supposed to be here, break out.
Because he has on a body cam. He can't go back to his superiors and talk about, I gave them a warning. You think warnings don't
count? Why not? They not doing shit.
But that they broke the law.
Okay. So then we're going to carry this out then. We're going to go to full length. And I'm telling you, you got everything that you need. I'm not signing it. At that point.
And you don't sign it, you're going to jail. He made that plain. Did he make that plain?
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? If he say you don't sign it, you're going to jail. I'm not signing it. What's the next step after that?
What he did on his accord.
Okay, so he has on a body cam. He has a body cam on. So he says to her, you're not signing. Dude signed it. She said, I'm not signing that. What's your badge number? He gave it to her. What's your name? Mr. Brooks. She wrote it down. What's your badge number again? She asked him like 4 times. He only got to give it once. She still did not sign it. All that shit when happened, she still did not sign it because she told him she wasn't. His next step, yo, I told you what happened if you don't sign it. You're going.
Did he get a signature?
No, because
he still ain't get no signature.
But you know what?
He just beat this woman down.
He beat her. He beat her.
He threw her on the damn ground.
How do they
Twist up her arm.
How do they arrest you? How do cops arrest you? Nah, that bitch deserved what she got. Straight up and down. That was a bitch. She deserved what she got. Fuck, I don't even ride for police. But she deserved what she got because she was being a bitch. He straight up and down told her, y'all are not supposed to be here. All she had to do was sign the shit. That was it. I ain't signing that. She walked away. She asked him for his ID. Did the dude give the ID? She stood there. Then she went and got her ID. So he didn't beat her. She was resisting. How? When somebody is resisting arrest, what do? When somebody's resisting arrest.
I have no idea. I've never been on that side of it. I know I've been on my side of it. I got beat the fuck up. But you
fought.
Type of shit.
You fought. Right?
Yeah, because I'm built for it.
Okay. So the deal was, all she had to do was sign the ticket. That's all she had to do. All she had to do was sign the ticket. The camera is on because at first, when I first saw it, I'm like, nah, he wrong. Then when I seen it, I said, yo, hold on. While she was giving him all that smoke, he warned her mad times. What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? He warned her mad times. And that cute, that big butt, because that's all niggas seeing. Yeah, she got a fat ass and all that shit. Now you going to jail. Was it worth it? I'm a sign, because then what she say? I'm a sign it, Mr. Brooks. Mr. Brooks, I'm a sign it. Now you don't have that option. Right or wrong?
It's too late.
So what did he do wrong? Because now she's willing to sign it, right? Because he told her, if you don't sign it, if you don't sign it, I'm going, listen, he said, if you don't sign it, I'm taking you to jail. So when he started to proceed to take her to jail, now you want to sign it? Why you ain't just signing in the first place? Because you was being a bitch and you thought this shit was cute. Now how you end up calling Jesus. That shit is bullshit. And I hate that because at the end of it all, I don't want to be on their side. I don't want them to be right. But you was wrong. I can't hold you down when you wrong. I like, yo, come on. Because at the same time, what was it? He don't even have to tell her, when they arrest you, they don't even got to tell you what you being charged with. They don't have to. They don't even have to tell you what you being charged with. And he already told them, y'all were in here. Y'all don't belong in here. So he had to write them a citation. That was it. That was it. A fucking ticket?
Yeah.
How many tickets you got?
I never got no tickets.
I got tickets.
I never got no tickets. Everything I got warranted me to get beat up. I don't catch no tickets and bullshit.
I caught tickets.
I get walkie-talkies to the head. I got kicks
Miranda
to the
rights. See, listen, Miss Matthews, because you say a lot of Miss Matthews, you say a lot of stupid shit in my chat too. Miranda rights. Do you know that they just got rid of that shit? Y'all just talk. They got rid of Miranda rights. That shit a dub. If they forget to read you that shit, oh well.
That shit is a dub. They been got rid of Miranda.
You don't have to take the fucking ticket and fight it. That's it. I'm not signing that. I said, oh, fuck she do that for? Come on, man. Just
listen, why
even do, because you could tell, you could tell she was a jump. Look up Miranda rights. No, yeah, you look up Miranda rights. It don't even, come on. I ain't talking to you. I just talk. Y'all research
what
shit.
I'm saying. Why do they claim that they put on that uniform as a black person knowing that we are always on the wrong end of it?
It has nothing to do with black people in a uniform.
Listen, it is, because this is what they promoting now. More blacks in the community in uniform and they won't get abused. This is what they promoted because they're supposed to be able to identify with what is going on in the community. So if you can't talk to him and they can't talk to you, then what you doing in the uniform?
So he's in the uniform and he came to them and said, "You're not supposed to be here. I could tell that y'all not supposed to be here." Okay, we didn't know that. But I still could give it.
Been it right there.
But who? That's not my call or your call. What happens when he got to go straight up? And what happens when he got to go to his superiors and they say you didn't write no tickets?
Then again,
that's a quota.
That's not you being there for your people. That's you there.
Who is your people? Who is your people? So all black people is just your people. We didn't have this conversation a million times. Oh, just because you see somebody black, that's your people.
I already know that.
So what are we talking about?
Don't know that. I already know it. I'm seasoned in it. I don't give a fuck what it is. I know they coming. I don't care if that's my goddamn father in the uniform. When it's time to rest, I'm going down. Okay. I don't care who it is.
Okay, so the deal is...
So I already know that, but other people don't know that. They think
so she wanted to be cute.
Yeah, but that don't make him right. It's just like it don't make her right. But again, nobody...
Who's the authority in the situation? But who's the authority in the situation? Who's the authority in the situation? Who broke the law in the situation? She don't have... So she don't have a nickel in that quarter. She broke the law.
But she gave him everything you need. You don't need my signature.
Yes.
Can't nobody force a signature on you.
How do we know that they don't need a signature? He said I'm telling you that. You think the laws is the same in Atlanta as they is in New York?
Look.
You think the laws is the same in Atlanta as they are in New York?
No.
All right. So obviously he told him that he needed a signature. Why you just can't give the signature? Just really think about it. Wouldn't that have just deaded everything? Just give the signature. You could even call him a bitch or you got his badge numbers. You got everything. You know his name. You got his badge number. You asked for it so many times. You even asked for it again to where he told you, I'm not even giving it to you no more. I mean, tell him, what is she doing in her fucking phone? This is real life right now. What our people need to realize, when you're in front of them, I don't give a fuck if they're green. I don't give a fuck if you are in front of the enemy. At any given time, this individual could pull out his burner and blow your fucking head off. Straight up and down. So stop playing.
Exactly.
Georgia law is citation must be signed. If not, the officer can arrest you. He made that plain though. It ain't that he didn't say that. He didn't say, yo, let me get your signature. Why you need my signature? Because if you do not sign it.
They're going to say all that Georgia law. What is the precinct? What is that law? What is the superior going to say if he don't get it signed? That's what I want to know.
Well, that ain't for him to. He don't have to worry about that. He's just doing his job. He got to worry about his superior because she's being a bitch. Why do I have to worry about my superior and all that? All you do, just sign the damn ticket. Was she willing to sign it after a while? Mr. Brooks, I'll sign it, right? Now you don't got that option.
She was on the rest at that point.
So why you want to sign it now? Because you realize how real it got. You was playing. Ain't nobody fucking playing with you. Well, we always talk about people playing. She probably one of them saying, these are the things that you cannot buy, strutting her ass around. Nobody is fucking.
Matter of fact, she's not a regular, just ordinary. She got a podcast and all this other wild shit.
Okay, so that's the shit. Stop playing. Anytime I deal with police and I could do anything to get them the fuck out of my face, I'd be like, whatever, what you need, huh? I don't say nothing. License, registration. You ain't got to say shit.
Because why? Because you know it's real.
How did she found out it's real?
Now she know.
Where was Jesus at when she called for him?
Listen.
You playing.
Listen, we not even going to go there. She know it's real now, right? Whatever privilege she came up under, whatever she been around.
Oh, doggy, the slave mentality you have is disheartening. The slave mentality of your mother. Now go play. Because I don't got no slave mentality. That's how I live. And that's why a lot of y'all gonna die. Playing. I know my rights. I ain't signing that. And I just told you, if you don't sign it, you going to jail? Okay. Mr. Brooks, I signed it. Mr. Brooks. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Oh, all that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. Why you pulling out your gun? And dude was boots, because if it was really about that action, see, if I was in a situation with a female and she's getting arrested, I'm going to jail too. I'm not going to sit there taping. Why you doing that to her? That's how you know he ain't give a fuck about her. Y'all trying to creep in Rock Creek Park on the late night? I don't fucking play with police, because at any given time, they will body you. Period.
That's a given.
First Amendment audits. Suck a dick. I'm not even playing with y'all. Y'all so stupid. Y'all think every law goes all around the country. You know anything about Commonwealth states? If he told her, sign it or you going to jail, what make you say, I'm not signing it? So what's the other option now? Sign it or go to jail. Eat the food as a kid. Eat your food or I'm beating your ass. Eat your food or I'm beating your ass. I'm not eating my food. I just gave you your options. You either eat the shit or you're getting your ass beat, right? What was her options? Sign it or go to jail. She straight up said, I'm not signing that. Straight up. Niggas said stop being a pussy, complying with police favor. That's why y'all niggas be getting shot in your head. That's why y'all be dying, fucking with cops. I never said I comply with cops, but I also don't break the law. And when I break the law, I know I'm dead ass wrong. How you gonna be wrong and strong? So you could go to your channel now, make videos about me like y'all weird ass lame niggas always do. I don't fuck with police.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, but everybody is going off their emotionalism and they letting these dumbass YouTube revolutionary dudes rile them up. But when we seen fucking Sweet Lips with the cops, what was he doing?
Oh, he was crying.
But that's who they be listening to.
Right. He was crying and complying.
So
we still don't know what happened with that yet.
This is what I'm saying.
We still don't know what happened with that.
But these are same people. Yeah, these are same people that be riling them up like they about that action, they about that life. And when the police, yes, officer, how's everything going? I don't break the fucking law. But if I break the law, I'm dead ass wrong. Sign that shit, or I'm going to jail. I'ma sign that shit. He ain't say, yo, suck my dick or you going to jail. Sign a piece of paper. It's certain shit you're not gonna do as a man or woman. But when he say sign a piece of paper or go to jail, I'm not signing it. Well, it's your only option. And then he say, yo, put your hands behind your back. Did she put her hands behind her back?
Nope.
What is he supposed to do? I don't agree with her getting slammed on the floor. I don't agree with none of that. But yo, she forced his hand, and then all of that to say in the end, I'll sign it.
It got real.
No, you won't. Because she was trying to be cute for dude or whatever the case may be. I don't fuck with police. It ain't about complying. Them motherfuckers, listen, every time I've had an encounter with police, they had their hand on their gun or they had that shit to my fucking head. Right. Period. So y'all pussy niggas who don't go outside, who never been a part of shit, y'all play with them. Y'all play with y'all life. Put your hands up. My hands gonna go up. You know why? Because he got that shit right on me.
Mm-hmm.
What you got to go? What? You arguing with somebody with a gun. That's how I know y'all not seasoned. That's how I know y'all never been nowhere. That's how I know y'all play on the internet and y'all play with motherfuckers. And when y'all get killed, we gonna put you on t-shirts. Niggas gonna fuck your girl, fuck your mother if she got a fat ass, fuck your daughter if she old enough, take your jewelry and all that shit, and pour a B out for you every now and again because y'all playing. Everybody think they could play this police game. Everybody think, yo, I could argue, I could do this, I know my rights. First of all,
You don't have no rights.
you don't have no rights.
At all. If you conscious and you really woke, you would understand that. And this is why I'm saying, again, it's too much bullshit and false narratives when it comes to that. So again, I'm not trusting nobody that rock like that. So from the rip, I think it's a false narrative to be saying who should be coming through in them uniforms. It's just not real.
But bust it though, right? Think about
On the
this.
flip side, if you don't know, like I always say, what I say, get your ass in the house before
I was about
dark.
to go there with you with that because these the same people.
I always
These
say
are,
that.
listen, these are same people. Let me put my shades on because I'm gonna chill right now. These are same people who, when I was saying Trouble got a right to be outside, you got a right to hang out. These are same people who argue with me. Go back and look at the comments.
Mm-hmm.
No, have your ass in the house. They was outside. He probably met her plenty of fish or Tinder or one of them sites. He was gonna bust that big ass. I don't blame him. And y'all was outside in the park. Y'all broke the rules. Yo, even in New York City, can you be in the park after dark?
Hell no.
That's world nationwide. You cannot be in any park when it get dark. I don't care what park it is. It's a sign that say, do not be in the park after dusk.
Right.
If you live in the projects, you can't even sit outside the building after a certain time. Them benches is for daytime. You will consider, then again. So the whole shit is when you go and you out there and you trying to get a little hand job or suck a titty or whatever the case may be, you trying to do your numbers. When they pull up, yo, be in compliance. But you trying to be cute. And then you want to cop out in the end. Yo, I'll sign it, Mr. Brooks. Nah, that's your ass now. You ain't signing nothing. All that crying, all that Lord Jesus, snatched that shit off her head. She had the Meek Mills under there. You didn't have to go through that shit. See, me, I believe in mitigating my damages. I'm not going to go through shit that I don't have to go through. Straight up and down. Yo, listen, man. Bro, now look, we had a bill the other day. How many times that have we went out? You told me this. You said, yo, it's times I went out and this nigga might be school facing or doing shit. I just fucking look at them niggas and go home. Because you know you could eat the nigga real quick, knock him out or whatever the case may be. But the object of the game is to go home. The object of the game is not to go out, get into it with police. I done told y'all plenty of times on this platform. Listen, when you go outside, the object of the game is to go home. You're not out there to die. You're not out there to go to jail. You're not out there to get into conflict, cause conflict. You're out there to go to and fro, handle your business, do what you got to do, and come home. It's nothing more relaxing than stepping in your driveway or your garage or your doorway and taking them shoes off from the street and putting on your house shoes. And then putting on your house clothes and taking a shower. You out there playing, now you got to spend a night in the pokey.
Yeah, because it didn't go right.
It wasn't good. It's never going to go right with police, though. That's how I look at it.
Well, I'm not even saying with police, because whatever they was doing wasn't right and exact.
Yeah, he probably like, damn, I ain't even getting no top.
Nothing. But again, I just don't like to witness the fact that in the presence of two, not one man, two men, she end up on the floor.
But
and I'm serious.
I agree.
If he wasn't in position since he signed it to say, listen, let me talk to her, let me get her to do just.
Did he tell her to sign it though? Did dude ever say just sign it? Did dude ever say, yo, just sign it?
I believe so.
He never said sign it. He said she gonna sign it now. It was too late. You going to jail now. This shit gotta be a teachable moment for people. It gotta be a moment where you say,
It's not, because again, they gonna listen to these other dudes.
Well,
they don't come here and listen to this.
Well,
they gonna go to them other dudes that's gonna say, you know what? We need to rally, this, that, and the third, all this other bullshit, instead of saying, you know what? Stay the fuck away from police. They're not your friends.
Well, more of them, that's why I said, more of them going to get shot and killed. Y'all running, y'all doing all types of stupid shit. And you dead ass wrong. Yo, they not supposed to shoot you in the back. Oh, really? They got a gun, right? I ain't never seen nobody outrun a bullet yet. But your emotional, stupid ass think you gonna be able to outrun a bullet. Yo, you dead ass wrong. You commit the crime, certain shit, your shit happens. We know how women can be when they pissed off. We co-sign that shit a lot, but sometimes he should have said, yo, just sign the fucking ticket so we could bounce. That's how you could tell he ain't know her.
Right.
So they first date, I bet you she never fuck, cause they're gonna run with thing. Oh, they didn't protect me. He watched me. Listen, all she had to do was sign the fucking ticket. Yeah, listen. Now you go home. Yo, I see you got Ohio plate. Yo, I never seen a police officer be that pleasant until they forced his hand. I mean, what is like? I want that nigga to be wrong. I want him to be, but yo, we playing. Yo, we playing. We just what we talk about this shit every day. We're playing. Now we're seeing live and direct in real time how you playing with the fucking police. Now you playing with the police. The same motherfuckers who done body mad of us. You playing. Sign a ticket or I got to take you to jail. I'm not signing that. You ever be sitting there watching some shit and you say, So they take her to jail.
Right.
And an unfortunate incident happens. And say she end up getting Sandra Bland.
Like Sandra Bland.
So that should have been a teachable moment. Yo, don't fuck with them. Don't play with them.
Well, Sandra Bland is the teachable moment I've been talking about for years.
That's the point that I was saying.
Stay away from police.
Somebody said, yeah, Vanguardian TV, he slammed her though. Was she not fighting him? Did she put her hands behind her back? I don't condone slamming a woman of any sort, but see, at this point, she's not a woman. She's a perp. That's how they look at this shit. We saying, nah, that's a woman.
And I'll say this, I've seen them slam kids.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about nobody.
You see them, once they in motion,
they don't have no emotion. Yeah, they don't have no emotion.
Not even that. That's a technique.
Yeah, but we still saying, why they didn't just shoot him in the leg? You ever seen Target? No, but you ever seen a Target with legs?
No.
So this is what I'm saying, but this is shit that, yo, it's 2022. We still saying stupid shit. We still doing dumb shit because everybody is fucking playing. How many times did the man say put her hands behind her back? How many times did he say put your hands behind your back? Now she's saying, I signed it. Yo, you ain't signing shit now. And all of this is on his body cam, though. He know that, so he was going straight up procedure. Sometimes it don't cost. Sometimes it don't pay to be that bitch. Yeah, I'm that bitch. You know, I read motherfuckers. I tell people, it don't pay all the time because a lot of times that shit gonna cost you. Now, how many times I've been in situations where I just want to say, yo, man, fuck these people. But I can't. So, yo, it's time you done been in court and want to tell the judge, yo, fuck you. Tell them that if you want.
I wanted to tell them that when I blew trial. Had every opportunity to. And couldn't. You know why? Because everything you say
can and will
jeopardizes you later
On the back end.
when you're trying to get your
on the back
when
end.
you're trying to get, paroled, all that shit. So you just got to know when to, again, our people move off of emotion instead of intellect a lot.
That's all I'm saying. You cannot. I'm not fucking.
But, we have to have serious dialogue when it comes to this because people still not understanding it. And Could I ask you a question?
I'm gonna let you go. Could I ask you a question? How old was you when the cops first put that burner to your head? How old was you?
To my head?
To your head.
15.
I was 13. The first time I ever had a gun pulled on me was the police.
No, first time I had a gun pulled on me was in the project.
But my first time was the police.
But to be in a position, because in the project you could always fight back, you do your thing. But
yeah, you can shoot his ass back. Yeah, you could get the drop on him, but somebody that has the authority
and that put that first inclination of fear that I didn't think I was going to get up out of that situation was the police. So I know off the rip, and I was completely, that what turned me, because I wasn't in the street to that degree.
Listen, I wasn't even wrong.
I was a good kid.
Yeah, I wasn't wrong.
That shit turned me.
I wasn't wrong. So ever since then, I was like,
right.
Yo,
that was it. Ever since then, I was like, oh, okay, now I might as well get busy.
Yeah,
this is the treatment I'm getting. So now I'm gonna be a terror. I'm gonna be a savage. And I'm gonna warrant that. Now I'm gonna force the issue. Every time you see me, I'm gonna be a problem. So I expected that. I'm not signing nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. You're not. My name. Now where we going with this?
I know some people that's like that. But I know people that's like that too, and I respect them. I respect people that know,
square like that, like she was. You don't know, and our people again, even those who are speaking and being very vocal in the chat, it shows y'all don't know this. Y'all haven't been doing that. You don't play with them to that degree, but you got to understand what's going to come behind that. So if you know what's going to come behind it, you understand your position, you know, since you're conscious and woke, that you don't have no rights.
Facts.
These people don't give you rights. Stop quoting the fucking Constitution if you're thinking you woke, because the shit don't apply to you if you really know what is in it. You ain't conscious or woke if you're going to keep running back to what they say you are. That ain't woke. When you woke, you stay the fuck away from them because you understand that at any given time, anybody that passed that civil service test to become a cop can blow your ass away with impunity.
And get away
That's what they doing.
Yeah.
And a few, don't throw a few, well, this one went to jail, that one went to jail, when there's been thousands of them, tens of thousands of them that's been blowing people away. And not getting indicted, charged, nothing. Don't use these few little new ones for examples.
But
when you're conscious and woke, you know your enemy. Stay away from these people and stay up out of behaviors that's going to cause them.
You know, it's funny, bro. I historically, anytime I've been outside, I'm clean. I'm not in the life. I'm not in the street life of the hustler. Mm-hmm. The police circle the block too many times. When they circle that shit again, guess who won't be out? Because I know y'all gonna come fuck with me. I'm gone.
They ain't got a circle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gone.
One time,
I'm gone.
I'm out. I'm out here.
But you got people, stop being afraid of police. Why? They your open fucking. But how are you not being afraid of somebody who's played the role of your open enemy that you ain't got no wins against? And listen, y'all not going fucking straight up and down, martyr me and put me on t-shirts and shit like that and say he had the best podcast, all that shit when I'm gone. I'm gonna save me. I don't need motherfuckers to talk how great I am.
When you speaking of that, ask them at what point do they think they're going to win? After what? After you get arrested, charged, blow trial, get an appeal. When are you gonna win?
You know what's
if you don't beat them right then and there in the street,
yeah, it's you.
The whole street justice, the whole institution on the way up
You in trouble.
is against you. Crooked courts, crooked DAs, crooked jails, crooked correction officers in jails, crooked parole officers. At what point are you going to win? So you can avoid all that misery. You can avoid all that shit if you stay away from them. If you enjoy in a behavior, like I keep telling folks, revolutionary is not criminal. Criminality is not revolutionary. Just because you commit a crime or you're going against the grain, don't make you a revolutionary. Don't make you conscious or woke. It just doesn't. And people got a misconception of that or want to get big and bold at the wrong time. That's just what it is.
And then what
my lens is different.
Look, and then
my
that's
lens is saying,
but bro,
if he was never an officer, because if that was a cracker in that uniform, she would have signed that ticket. She would have signed that ticket.
I agree with that. Yo, you know what's
okay.
You
so
know
now it's a whole different. It's layers to this dynamic. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's
if you're not in that uniform and going to be helpful and diffusing and saying, well, okay, she's erratic right now. Let me call somebody else to come through to get this signed so I don't have to put hands on her. Then why are you in the uniform?
Nah, that's his judge. Listen. He doesn't have to do that. That's
right.
His option.
He don't have to
now
do
look,
it.
now
but
look.
That, again, now that is just giving me another layer to say, damn, fuck that, man. Nah, I don't care who in that uniform, yo.
That's what I'm saying. But think it, right?
It don't matter.
But listen,
but I'm telling you, I know for a fact where they at and where she from and how they move. If that was a cracker, she'd sign that ticket.
But bust this, right? She's on the ground and she's saying, I'm afraid for my life. At what point were you wasn't afraid of, when police walk up to me, I'm afraid for my life. Every time I've had an encounter with a cop, they drew on me. I wish a cop did walk up to me and talk to me. That would have been easy peasy. Every time I've had an encounter with a cop, they drew on me. Straight up. They drew on me. It was already too late. They was already 75% of body in me. All he had to do was this.
But look, you could tell that people in the chat are from different locations because that's not the practice where they from. I've never had contact with police and they shit wasn't out. Always under the gun.
Listen, if we now peep game. If we was in the park, if we was in Prospect Park on a late night, they would have walked up and drew on us. What y'all doing out here? Yo, y'all ain't supposed to be in the park. They wouldn't have came and said, hey, they would. This is what I'm saying. So at the end of it all, comply to the laws of your land. We always keep saying that. Yo, what is the laws here? Oh, I'm here. When I go to different states and all that shit, I be like, yo, could I do this here? Could I do this here? I ain't fucking with that. Even when you go OT, you say, yo, nah, here, they don't play. They do this here. They do that here. Every time.
I don't make U-turns. None of that shit out. I don't
Facts.
go none of that out. I don't do shit out here. Nothing. New York plates and all that. Nothing. Why? Because, I'm not losing my life out here. Fuck out of here. What win is that? Who wins in that?
Yo, when I first went to Cali, bro, our speed limit is 25. I'm on the highway. California highways is different. It's like 8 lanes going one way. These people doing. So when I see car crashes in Cali, I know how real it is because they doing no less than 70. I'm doing 4 or 5. I'm coming from the town. Yo, they honking me. They flipping the bird. They doing. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with these people? I look at the speed limit. Shit says 75. I'm doing 45, which means I'm supposed to be doing 90.
Right.
They mad as hell at me. I don't know no better. You understand what I'm saying? So again, when you go places, you have to know what's going on or where you at. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. You got to know what's going on. So
But
soon
why, since we already know historically we've been under the gun, it don't matter where you at.
Facts.
Just be mindful and respectful that you don't run shit. You don't.
You know what's, because we could end on this note. You know what was disheartening about the situation? How compliant the dude was. The dude was compliant. He just did everything. He asked, what if I don't want to sign it?
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, if you don't sign it, you going to jail. I gotta take you to jail. He told him that.
Yeah.
He told him that. She was right there. What you think that don't apply to you too? Ma'am, I need your signature. What she said, I'm not signing it. Then you going to jail.
She was listening to them other people on YouTube.
Listen,
guarantee you that.
Yeah. Thinking
and again, like I said, lack of experience. Whatever triggered her, whatever trauma she had from the image of who he was, I really don't believe that she was directing it at him. Whatever that image was that triggered her to have that response, that's what got her twisted up.
You know what that image?
Because I'm telling you, if it was a cracker, it wouldn't have happened.
You know what that image and trigger was?
What?
She was being a bitch, and it cost her. She was being a bitch. That was the most. Because I was like, "Come on, homegirl, just sign it." You looking at the screen. Too bad we knew the end result. But look at that from the beginning. Look how it escalated. It didn't even have to. Yo, it was. What's your badge? What would you ask for his badge number for though? What did he do wrong? So you got his badge number. You asked for this shit like 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
You playing in your phone, and this is a matter right now that's crazy. You playing. You being a bit. You think you again? She was attractive. She got a cake, got a nice rack. And some women,
that shit don't matter.
This is what I'm saying. Some women think that shit matter off social media.
Right.
And she learned that shit don't mean shit. That little fatty was laying on the floor. Yeah, that little fatty was laying right on the floor. That little fucking, listen, that little rainbow dress was on the fucking floor. We saw the Meek Mills under that shit. None of that shit mattered. None of that shit matter. All that cute shit, all that prissy shit. I'm a bitch, you know. Yeah,
but we said that already. We
none
said
of that shit matter.
Times.
But so why are people? Some of our audience still not getting it? That's why I said y'all gonna get shot. Because just listen, before you get shot in your head, and before you get killed by the fuzz because you playing. Send me a cash app.
Well, what I always say.
Because you going.
They can never say nobody told them.
Yeah.
Because we told them.
Mm-hmm.
Can never say that. I say that every time I do a video, an interview, a live, anything. You can never say no one told you. We grew up in a time where people wasn't telling us.
Look at it, look. Hold on. She knew her rights. Now she's going to get paid. The police officer was wrong. He told him that he wasn't a change, that it wasn't a charge, it was. He told the officer, I don't even know what you talking about, neither did you do. She didn't know her rights. She told him that she was from out of state. Anyway, I'm not even going to address you. She's going to get paid. See, that's the cure for all nigga pain, money, right? If she's traumatized the way she's acting, oh Lord Jesus, now she's going to get paid.
She's not getting paid.
She ain't getting paid. She's going to get well,
She's not getting paid.
She should use this and promote her promote her podcast. This is
That's
our mentality. I remember one time I knew somebody who lost their leg in a car accident. Right on the spot, we found out. You know what somebody said? Damn, she about to get paid. She ain't got no
with
fucking
no leg. Right.
So y'all could, because y'all, the same of y'all got paid with PPP loans too, and y'all ain't do shit. So money don't help y'all. That's one of y'all problems now.
Well, they gonna find out that shit ain't help them neither, because they getting ready to go to jail for that shit if they ain't writing exact.
Tell motherfucker.
And then when people like us say, "Yo, don't mess with that shit, it's the trap." Oh, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we gonna get all right. Now they see it's the trap.
The government, anyway. Listen, man.
Keep trusting your enemies.
No, but keep trusting.
Keep trusting them.
No, keep trusting. No.
Or trusting in your lack of research and false narratives.
That's why I keep telling you.
Following.
You are regurgitating. You're not researching. And the problem is this. You are speaking to people, or you're listening to people who invoke emotion from you.
Right.
When you're emotional, you are the most illogical when it comes to anything. You might turn around your mother and say, fuck that. You might be wanting to fight and your mother grab you and you'll turn around and backhand your moms.
Well, we just seen what happened. Where a dude shoots a McDonald's worker because his mother told him her fries was cold and they had an argument. That emotional response cost a young man his life. Again, yo, don't go. That's why I say I'm glad I can't see the chat, because I don't go back and forth and engage with some of that shit, because I'm an educator.
Only reason why I do it sometimes, because one individual sometimes speaks for 100.
Right.
But they be in the shadows agreeing with stupid shit. And yo, again, you just gotta just stop. You gotta listen. When you take the emotion out of shit, you be logical. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Who the fuck want to be on the side of police? Who want to say police is right? But goddamn, shit, you could lose your life fucking with them. She didn't have to do that. She got a podcast. What's her podcast? This is good promo.
I don't know what it is. She's somebody though, man. She's not.
This is good promo. She should be.
She's either a podcast, something, TikTok or something. You know how they do with this shit. She wasn't, because they said it. I don't look.
I'm gonna find out.
She's alive.
Yeah.
She's okay. Now you handle whatever you gotta handle through the court system, and hopefully you learn your lesson.
Well, a lot of times reason why they don't learn their lesson. You know why they don't learn their lesson? Because you got enablers. You got enablers saying that they was wrong. I mean, shit. Yo, you got it.
Okay. Then what I suggest they do is research all of the past incidents where police have shot our people down within the past decade. And let's see who have rights or not. Let's see. Let's see. Because I'm going to show you. I show you in their law books, legally, where these are legal lynchings. And y'all still want to fucking play with them. I don't get it. Again, I always gonna ride with my people. And I believe that, yo, you didn't have to go there with that. You just didn't, man. You didn't need that. I don't care what it is, man. Guarantee you, if it was somebody he knew, he wouldn't have forced a signature issue. He wouldn't have. He would have been, okay, miss, and kept it moving. That's it.
We out.